Feeding Florida tells us that 73% of food assistance households must choose between purchasing food and paying household utilities. It is my belief that all public elementary schools in Hernando County should have a vegetable garden that is ran by and used by the students. We're going to go over facts, how this will help to solve our problem of food scarcity, and the opposition. Hernando Schools website tells us that 13 Hernando County schools receive Title I funding. The U.S. Department of Education lets us know that Title I is defined as a school having a minimum of 40% of students from low-income households. My son is 9 and goes to Pine Grove. With this math, he has 300 plus classmates that have food scarcity or food problems at home. How can a community or a school garden help? Well, it'll provide food. As students get involved, they get to bring food home, which helps relieve some stress from the parents. Another benefit of a school garden is the learning opportunities, the preventative education that they'll receive. Not only will a garden provide them food for eating now, but it will teach them how to provide food for themselves and their families as they get older. They'll learn things like canning, food preservation, sharing, that other people share the same problems that they have. Feeding America lets us know that in 2018, more than 25,000 residents of Hernando County, our county, didn't have enough food. Your neighbor, your children's siblings or classmates, people in the grocery store. It's a lot of people. Our opposition makes us think about things such as time. Where do the students and staff get the time to work on a garden? Which can be figured out. There are many volunteers, there are PTA programs that schools have. Where would the funding come from? It's my belief that if schools asked nurseries and seed suppliers for donations, they would come through. Funding is less of a problem for the school than it is for the individual parent or parents, the families trying to feed their kids. The last opposition would be responsibility. Frankly, it's not the school's or the county's responsibility to feed people. Legally, no, it's not their responsibility. Morally, yes. If someone is hungry, you feed them. If there's a problem that you can solve, you solve it. I think this can be done using community gardens and school gardens. As a conclusion, we have sufficient evidence that there is a food problem amongst the children and childbearing families in Hernando County. We've talked about the benefits of a school garden. It's a very simple fix, if I'm quite honest. And we've reviewed the other side, which also makes great points. As we end, I'd like you to remember that though we all struggle in different ways at different times, we are all still able to help each other. Thank you.